Hey everybody, welcome back to another Triple Hound video, and we are back in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, working our way through the third and final DLC, at least in the Fate of Atlantis series. This is called the Judgment of Atlantis. This is our fifth playthrough episode. Oop, out of the way, Isu. Certainly check out the previous 4 episodes if you want to know what's going on at this point in the storyline. In the last episode, I had a hard time finding pieces of the armor of Dikastes, which you can see I am 1/5 of the way through up in the top corner there. And I've got to take out a polemark in each of these 5 locations: fortified Doma of Mestor, Doma of Azaes, Doma of Azaes, fortified Doma of Menicius, fortified Doma of Autochthonos. These are impossible to pronounce, for me anyways. And so I've already taken care of the Doma of Azaes. In the fortified Domas, I really can't do because those are behind force fields that I basically can't get by until I'm further along in the game, until I've acquired more of this Isu knowledge. And I'm not going to get into all the details of what all that means. Please do check out some of our previous videos, and it'll all become clear to you. But in the meantime, just know that the fortified Domas I don't think I can get into, because I need to progress in the story more to sort of be able to unlock those locations. In the meantime, I can go to the regular Domas, and the Doma of Azaes is where I am now. So I am, in this episode of the playthrough, I am going to go into the Doma of Azaes. I am going to get at least whatever part of the armor I can get out of that. And depending on how much time is left after that, I may take on one of these side missions most adamantly for this one on the screen. There are several side missions kicking around here, and in order to continue progressing in the story, building my character up, I suspect these side missions will do the trick. My usual apologies and disclaimers. I don't have a great recording studio here where I currently am. I've changed machines in the last month or two, and so I have a very good setup. I have the audio and the microphone. I know it's tinny. I know it's distant sounding. I know it's bad audio. I hope so bad that you can handle it. Please do stick with us. We eventually chip our way back into a better audio situation. So, that said, I am going to make my way into the Doma of Azaes and get the next piece of armor therein. Look at all of the stuff in here. I'm not sure if those people are okay. The Isu knowledge, I'll get into a little bit of detail. You have to sort of unlock. I think these are somewhere else. I think I'm starting to see people in other places. You have to learn more about the Isu world before they let you go through these certain veils, force fields, and you learn more by going to these locations, these Isu data caches, and tablet things, these orange tablet things that I have my controller on now. So that's all part of the game. I'm gonna sort of hold still while that person goes through and hopefully just straight up assassinate this. guys here, these tall guys with masks, are usually among our most difficult opponents, hoping to just kill him without causing a ruckus. Okay, so he's down. How are we doing here? Got a guy sleeping over there. Oh, I don't know who just saw me, but maybe I can just kill him before he becomes too much of a problem. Oh, here we go with a lightning. Okay. I was gonna say so far so good, but I guess I am not that lucky. Okay, what I'm trying to avoid, in case you haven't noticed, what I'm trying to avoid is attracting everybody in the building. So, in this stage of the game, this body over here where it's a little bit less easy to find. In this stage of the game, the enemies are difficult enough to battle that, oh, this person's going to be alarmed by the sight of the body. They're difficult enough to battle that fighting one at a time is not a huge deal, but definitely fighting 5 or 10 of them all at the same time becomes a problem, because somebody is shooting you with lightning bolts while somebody else is stabbing you. It becomes very difficult. So if in this level of the DLC, it's a much better idea to take them out one at a time, or even maybe 2 at a time. Oh, yep, this guy sees me, but I'm going to get to him. It's too far into this. Whoa, whoa, hey, 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 hey! These Colossi guards, super powered bad guys, are a real pain in the neck. They're a little bit tougher than most of the other enemies you fight. Try to save my overpower attack for somebody else, but sort of made that difficult. Can I use this thing here? No. This is the pole mark. Let me get this to out of the way. We're gonna do that then, I guess, huh? Yup, yup, yup. I realized my attack hadn't recharged yet. I'm gonna just dance around here until my attack recharges. It takes an incredibly long time to recharge for some reason. Where are you, dude? There you go. These pole marks are really tough. Whoa! Come on, buddy. As you can see, that's what makes it difficult. Just sit there and fire lightning bolts at me. Lightning bolts, lightning bolts, lightning bolts, lightning bolts. Either any of those lightning bolts, if they connect, take off a ton of damage. Alright, you guys. Chill out. Yeah, see? Lightning bolts. Just total barrage of lightning bolts. Constant lightning bolts. Right, enough. Lightning bolts and lightning bolts. More and more lightning bolts. Never-ending barrage of lightning bolts. Oh, come on. He doesn't fall. Super not fall, man. Get off the... There you go. Have a nice trip. There he goes. Alright. I'll let him sit there for a second while I take care of some business up here. Azaes' musings. Every cycle worse than the last. The city is blah, blah, blah. That's great. If you cared about what that said, feel free to scroll the video back and pause it for just a moment. I don't really care what that said. I just care that it helps me learn more Isu knowledge. What else do I gotta do here? Kill the Athenian Polmar. Oh, he's not dead yet? Scan the Isu data cache. Okay, so I got some business to take care of here. He's not dead? Dude, you're not dead? Okay, well, let's kill you then. And dead. There. Much better. Dikastes Greaves. So now we gotta get back up there. Figure out where all the other stuff is. Okay, there's that. That's easy enough. Okay, so we need to scan the Isu data cache. Okay, I see that too now. I see at least the icon on the screen. I don't see exactly where it is, but... Jump this thing. Boop. And the Isu data cache is somewhere over here. 100... Is it downstairs or something? Thought I saw it. Where is it? Or in this other room, maybe? Get around. Where is this data cache? It's a little perplexing how this works. So, if you haven't seen it yet, in the very first part of this, you come to Atlantis as Poseidon's sort of right-hand person. And you're the judge, the jury, the executioner. You're the heir apparent to like lead Atlantis, so you're in a position of authority here. And yet everybody wants to kill you. You're supposed to be second only to the king of this place. I can feel the power. So you're supposed to be able to walk around this place with impunity, doling out punishments on people as you see fit. But what ends up happening is instead, everywhere you go, everyone wants to kill you. Alright, so we did what needed to be done here, and we got the next piece of armor, which is the Dikastes Greaves. Let's see what they look like. They're boring. Okay. Amazonian Greaves is what we're going to keep equipped. What else is going on here? Yeah, don't care about those. Don't care about those. hurts us. Yeah, don't care. Inventory. And adamant ingot. Okay. And let's take care of this ability point while we have it. What are we gonna do here? Let's do steal 25% of its test on melee hit. Let's see what else we got. I do like having health restored on a successful parry. I do like having my overpower abilities powerful. Fire damage, damage restored at health. I've already got that one as juiced up as it can be. Let's take a look at the hunter skills, see if there's anything here that I really desperately want. Headshot damage. I really don't use arrows that much. I would like damage while full health, elemental resistance, adrenaline on assassin's kill. You know what? Let's just keep adding to let's just keep chipping away at that, making that more powerful. So we did what we came to do. That is fine. Let's call that a stream. Move on. Thanks for watching. I put up another stream and go to the most mission here and start that one up in a separate stream. Just these things off into bite-sized. Thanks so much for your time. Keep with us, and we'll talk to you next time.